Hello, and welcome to 5 things you need to know about presentation proposals in 5 minutes or less, a video series where we provide tips and tricks for various aspects of the graduate student research experience in 5 minutes or less. In this video, we offer tips and tricks for developing a presentation proposal. Although there are many different types of presentations, we will focus on submitting presentation proposals with the goal of sharing your research. Note that the submission of a conference proposal related to the work of the research team you are involved in will likely need to be approved by the project director or principal investigator. In our case, Dr. Ormiston must approve presentation proposals related to the research team's work prior to submission. Now I will turn it over to Melina to provide the first tip.
First, consider the goodness of fit. Before writing a word, we recommend you review the call for presentation proposals, the conference itself, audience, and possible presentation types to make sure it is a good fit.
Second, review the presentation criteria in detail. Carefully read the criteria and requirements for the presentation proposal. This also relates to the goodness of fit. Be sure you review the different types of presentations so that you tailor your proposal to those specific requirements. For example, one type of presentation could be a poster presentation, while another is a paper session. These different types of presentations have very different requirements.
Once you've decided on the presentation type and reviewed the criteria, make sure you follow the guidelines exactly. There are specific guidelines for each type of presentation. It typically refers to the format and layout of the presentation. If you do not follow these guidelines, you will not be chosen as a presenter. We cannot stress this enough. We don't want your submission to be rejected right away just because you went over the word count, for example. Presentation proposals require you to also determine presentation objectives. You have to determine the goal of the presentation and what the audience will learn from you. Most often, it is best to phrase objectives in a specific and action-oriented manner.
Another helpful tip is to look at example proposals. Most, if not all, conference websites provide example proposals for you to read. This will help with formatting and style. The School-Based Mental Health Research and Training Initiative always submits proposals to the annual National Association of School Psychologists, or NASP, convention. So we have plenty of examples of proposals that have been accepted, as well as examples of proposals that have not been accepted. Reviewing examples and non-examples can help you draft the best proposal. The NASP website itself has an example proposal we have referred to as well.
Finally, consider your audience. Remember that objectives should be appropriate for your audience. You should also make sure your presentation proposal is geared toward your audience. Presenting to researchers is very different from presenting to practitioners, for example. Some conferences that are common in our field specifically include the NASP convention, APA convention, Council for Exceptional Children, or CEC, Convention and Expo, American Educational Research Association, or AERA, the International School Psychology Association Convention, Society for Research in Child Development, and the Annual Conference on Advancing School Mental Health. Check out those conventions and submit proposals to present.
Thank you for tuning in to 5 things you need to know about presentation proposals in 5 minutes or less. Please subscribe and be on the lookout for our next video, 5 things you need to know about successful presentations. We look forward to engaging with you and serving as a resource for your introductory research needs. Remember to check out our website and social media. Take care.